But that was a stork.
It might be that fentanyl.
Nah, that ain't no fentanyl. That's like vodka or something, bro.
And everything's so-called normal now, right? The book of Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 28. But this is a result of the curses that only our people suffered. You don't see Asia, China man out there doing that, man. Now, of course, we see Esau, Edom out there doing that because the curses are falling upon our enemies. But you damn sure don't see the other nations out there doing that. The book of Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 28. The Lord shall smite thee with madness and blindness and astonishment of heart. Why? Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee and thy children. All right, verse 16. Cursed shalt thou be in the city, cursed shalt thou be in the field. All right, let's see. God damn, all these bugs. And all of these are curses that I just scrolled past. And the reason why I scrolled down is because I spoke on the children being cursed. So I have to prove it. The book of Deuteronomy chapter 28, I have to let the scriptures prove it. The book of Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 41. Thou shalt beget sons and daughters, but thou shalt not enjoy them, for they shall go into captivity. Now you may say, well, that ain't happened to me. Where will it happen to your ancestors? All right, so we're under curses, period. Now, in the days coming, you're going to see people out here looking like this, even worse.
That vodka had people going crazy. Shake it off, shake it off. We good, bro.
Salakia, little orange bugs. Landed on my screen. The book of Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 29. And thou shalt grope at noonday as the blind gropeth in darkness. Right. So this man was acting like he was blind and he couldn't see, and he was sick and tired of it and threw a little hissy fit. It's about to get bad out here. It's about to get bad out here, and don't expect the news to tell it to you. And don't expect people to be sending you what they get on TikTok or what they watch on Instagram or what they see on YouTube. It's not going to go down like that. All right, everybody is going to get thought of when the share button comes across. All right.
Now, something smells fishy. Something just don't sit right with me about this one. Why is this not on the worldwide news? Why am I hearing about this from TikTok? So Johannesburg just went through an underground explosion. So the official story goes that there was an underground explosion through some gases. But to me, something ain't right. So we're not sure how many people was injured, and we're not sure about the full extent of the damage. But my heart goes out to anyone that was affected and any families that was involved.
Mine doesn't. Alright, I just want to say call on Yahbashim Yahshabashim Rakakodas for those that he did protect out there. Alright, and for those that received their judgment, wouldn't want to be you. Alright. So, Luke chapter 21, verse 11. And great earthquakes shall be in diverse places. To the point to where they won't even report on something that big. Why not? Why not? They act like they Israelites or something, and they don't want to let nobody know what happened to the Israelites over there. Because if it was Edom, it'd be a humanitarian crisis, a worldwide humanitarian crisis. Stop the press. We gotta help Edom, right? That's how they would play it. The book of Luke chapter 21, verse 11. And great earthquakes shall be in diverse places, and famines, and pestilences, and fearful sights, and great signs shall there be from heaven. Right? So we can expect great signs. Greater than just the moon turning red, which is great enough. What is you doing? Follow me? Yeah, she is. She's driving, walking up the street like she got her hands on the wheel of a Bentley truck. That they haven't even made yet. So Luke 21:11, and great earthquakes shall be in diverse places, and famines and pestilences and fearful sights. Fearful sights. What's going to cause fear? All right? What's going to cause fear? This is turning. Oh my God. What's? Hold on, y'all. Salaka. All right. There should be fearful sights and great signs should there be from heaven. Right. So it's going to be more fearful than just the. Oh Lord, ain't no telling, man. The angels are going to get busy. All right. The spiritual world and the what we know is the physical reality world is gonna outdo anything we've ever imagined. Mark chapter 13, verse 8, for nation shall rise against nation, and that's going on now. And kingdom against kingdom, that's going on now. Okay, if you don't look at China and Russia as different kingdoms, it's the kingdom of Moab versus the kingdom of Edom. Using the kingdom of Edom. I don't know what's wrong with these people, man. All right, for nation shall rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be earthquakes in diverse places, and there shall be famines. We know that's coming, the food grain, and troubles. These are the beginning of sorrows. Okay, Russia just attacked, bombed 4 food grains. Past 4 days of bombing the food grains. Right, and to the point to where Revelation 11:13, and the same hour was there a great earthquake, and the 10th part of the city fell, and the earthquake was slain of men 7,000, and the remnant were affrighted and gave glory to the God of heaven. Now 7 meaning the completion, and 7,000 meaning the complete number of completion. Okay, and the nation shall God damn, man. And in that same hour was a great earthquake. And the 10th part of the city fell. Made me think of sorry, these orange bugs. Made me think of the ICBM missiles. Okay? Causing the earthquake, to the earth to rock to and fro from all these ICBM missiles striking Babylon the Great. Striking Babylon the Great, and America being divided into 10 FEMA zones. Okay, so this place is finished. This place is finished.
Fucking job. It ain't you. It's these motherfuckers right here. It's the motherfuckers on the top. But now we gotta do this shit again. You gotta do this shit again. And nobody tell me, and nobody here tell me why I get emotional. Why you talking like this about motherfucking
That's fine. You can do that.
You don't know what I motherfucking feel. I want my ass off of this motherfucking
Exactly.
I've been here 30-something motherfucking years.
Yeah, I agree with you.
30-something fucking years. You telling me I ain't got no motherfucking pension?
Yeah, I agree.
And nobody tell me to calm my ass down. Fuck everybody tell me to calm down. God damn it. This is my motherfucking money y'all playing with.
You're right, Dwayne.
Fuck that shit. So this.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 23, verse 5. Wilt thou set thine eyes upon that which is not? Right? You put in all this effort to get this money, these stocks and bonds. You got your gold bars with with all this information imprinted in the gold bars. All right, you feel like you're doing something, right? The book of Proverbs, chapter 23, verse 5. Wilt thou set thine eyes upon that which is not? Okay, you think you got somebody with good credit. You think you got somebody, you know what I'm saying, they got a job and they got their money. They just foolproof, like they just got the perfect setup. Shit, all right. All right, that's why you got to be patient when you change to a lower state, because it's easy to get back up again with the will of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. All right? It's easy. So get that testimony since people about to go through it. Brothers about to go through it. So as far as my employment since leaving the streets, because of hearing the gospel. The book of Proverbs chapter 23 verse 5. Wilt thou set thine eyes upon that which is not? Like your pension, like your 401k, like your expected weekly, bi-weekly, monthly income. For riches certainly make themselves wings. And what happens when these riches make themselves wings? They fly away as an eagle toward heaven. And your ass cannot fly up to heaven and get those riches back.
You gonna tell me how the motherfucker feels? Fuck that shit, man.
So this is what I was
Fuck
saying.
this shit.
Anytime the government,
Analyze that
anytime
shit.
the government bails out a corporation or gives some
Fucking job.
So what happened? The government built on the corporation. And you people that work this, y'all are next.
Whole East Coast, everybody that follows me on the East Coast that lives by the water, I want you to fucking watch this. This is very important. Basically from like Louisiana all the way up to fucking Nova Scotia. You got what I'm saying? Because what they're trying to say right now is that, remember how like we used to get like 5 days to prepare for a hurricane because it used to come off the coast of Africa? Well, they're saying something happened to where basically we're only going to have like 2 days because they're going to be able to form like literally on our coast. Like this is some wild shit and it sounds fucking fishy to say the least, but listen to this, bro, for real.
Storms. Sounds like good news, right? But the warmer waters of the ocean could actually allow for rapid intensification. I think one of the things we really want to point out is later this weekend we will have some rain, maybe even heavy rains for the coast of Florida. But as we go throughout the season, that old adage of watching the storms come from the coast of Africa and having 7 days to prepare, that's not how you should look at the season. Anyone living in coastal America, especially the Gulf and the East Coast here, should be ready to see a storm come, and sometimes you'll have less than 2 days notice. Rapid intensification is a new part of forecasting tropical storms and hurricanes here in America.
May Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Bashem Rahakwadash, have mercy, mercy, mercy on the 12 tribes of Israel, truly seeking after him and scared of not receiving his mercy. Shalom.